Welcome to the Super R-CADE Show.
Blast off! Master Blaster.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in.
Let's
Hello,
blast
hello,
off.
hello. It's time for the Super R-CADE Show! That will keys up. Hello.
Hello.
How is everybody? How's the chat? Hello. I turned that down a bit. It's too loud for me. Crab sticks. No, Cheney. No! Used to contain many a crab. Hello, everybody.
Chains do not
How's
actually
things?
contain any chains.
Panda! Panda Grenade! Guess what's back? Yay! Thank you, Panda Grenade, for the 7 months of subs! Woohoo! 7 months. Yeah, the old alerts are back, ladies and gentlemen. I missed them. I hope you guys missed them too. Thank you, Panda Grenade, for the 7 months of Subbingtons. Wonderful.
And I hope the quiz went well the other day, Panda Grenade, as well.
Indeed.
Well, actually, I say I hope it went well. I was watching. It did go well. So, I don't know why.
Lewis
said I
is
hope.
trying to hide his stalkery tendencies.
What on earth happened there? Where's our faces gone? What? What's happened to... Whoa. Whoa. What's happened?
We're back.
Our faces have disappeared. I don't understand why.
They come back.
Where are we? Where are we? Oh no.
Maybe
What
it
has
depends what ad is in the middle.
That is weird.
Oh no, it doesn't. That's not the case.
Right, so our cameras
30
disappear if I take off studio mode. 'Cause
Is this
you
the
guys
new
know
OBS update?
This is OBS 27, yeah.
Yeah.
30 seconds in.
hate
as well.
updates.
Mad about it.
I hate updates. My Apple Podcast is all
hate
over the shop now.
updates.
I hate
I
updates.
hate updates.
Thank you, Dog Guitar. As you've all noticed, I'm no longer green.
Whoa! Do you like her when she's angry? No, wait, I'm
I
confused.
am not.
Oh, she froze there. That was really weird. Oh, and again.
Nadia has adopted the Twitch colours.
Don't stroke your hair, it stops your camera from working. Yeah. Twitch has been having issues all day, actually.
Broke it.
Michelle told me earlier, as I was getting my Jag today, I learned that Twitch had went down. Oh, Nadia's frozen again.
Quite a lot of things actually went
Is
down.
Nadia frozen for anybody else? Or is it just me?
Yes. Frozen for
Okay,
me as well.
she's frozen as well over there. Okay, cool. Twitch totally... Yeah, apparently a third of the internet went down because it was a big hosting one of the big hosting companies that do not just Twitch, but stuff like HMRC was down. A few other websites I can't remember off the top of my head right now.
Was this
Yeah.
part of the all the ransoming of big oil?
What? What was
Sorry,
that?
told me about that earlier.
What news is this?
Don't believe so.
This is
It was-
Bitcoin taking
Oh.
by Nadia.
We lost her.
This is Bitcoin. Oh, she back.
Hit the bucket, which actually I need to check the router because it seems.
Hello, you're back.
The Bitcoin thing. So Bitcoin's taking a dip, according to my dad,
Really?
because a group of dark web cyber hackers had hacked into one of the biggest oil companies in the US and said, well, we'll get rid of our malware and stuff like that in your systems if we're paid in Bitcoin,
Wow.
because Bitcoin is untraceable and you can't, if you've been paid in Bitcoin, you're good. So they got paid in Bitcoin and then they took away all the malware and then the FBI took back 75% of the Bitcoin. And everyone went, wait a minute, this is
Hold
no
up.
longer, this is not something we could do illegal activities with. Maybe we should sell it all. And so Bitcoin's dipping because of black market hackers.
There
But
you go.
then also Bitcoin was already things like that, like NFTs as well, had taken
It's
a mad dip because everyone suddenly realised that this wasn't a sustainable anything.
Still trying to get
Yeah.
paid for mine.
But
I'll try
Oh.
again right now.
going back to the drop of everything, like, yeah, tons of things went down this morning because Fastly's like CDN data centers got DDoSed, so
There you
that was fun. All my buddies.
So many algorithms.
Want to know is these places who have big monies
Yeah.
deal with big monies
Yeah.
can't afford a decent cybersecurity expert.
I mean, they just need some Norton. Clearly, that's all they need. A bit of Norton. Maybe
The thing is, though,
Kaspersky,
they
you know?
like a lot of companies do rely on them, so they definitely do have like security involved, but sometimes there's just like too much that they can take.
Get your cybersecurity people there. Maybe you'll get some criminals who will actually be good at cybersecurity.
That's how it works in movies. They always hire the criminals.
It's true.
Well, the thing is, in order to be good at cybersecurity, you need to also know how to hack the other way around. So as long as you...
Ethical hacking, yeah.
Yes, you learn how to do that. There was an ethical hacking club at Cali Uni.
There was an ethical hacking like course
So there was.
module.
Still can't get my money.
Yeah, there was in my like uni group chat, all the people who got jobs places, that like work with that kind of stuff. They'll just like send in messages like, did anyone else have a heart attack this morning?
I respect
Like
that
their
Lewis
entire company went
keeps
down.
in touch with everyone he went to uni with.
Yeah, they also did not use that polite language. But
I also respect that you use polite language when you're on the Super Arcade Show. Welcome to the Super Arcade Show for the 8th of the 6th of the 2021. That's right, we're living in the future, people. Welcome to the show. We start every show by talking to each other about how our week has gone, and since Lewis was the last to speak before Sam Lewis talks first now, go. How was week?
fine, yeah. Watched stuff, played stuff. I finished reading Ready Player One, and I haven't read a book in a long time, so that was good.
Nice.
That I actually finished it. I can't really remember most of my week, but I'm going to update you on what I did today, which was fix a blockage that was in my 3D printer, and I may have...
This pen.
Yeah, this pen was involved with a lot of pills, actually, and it was such a pain, and I cut myself many times because like the filament inside had fused to the little tube that runs.
Nice.
So that sucked ass.
The joys
so
of
I have to.
I just want to put this out there. To anybody that's used a normal printer, a 3D printer is just as bad in terms of like technical and how it works and making sure it's maintained. If not slightly worse. So yeah, it's pain.
Burning
It's pain.
plastic.
Yeah. At 200 degrees, well, 190 ideally, but yeah.
But I've been printing stuff from my brother's friend, like a little Resident Evil board game set. This is like a little wall thing, and then
Nice.
somewhere in this box there are doors that I printed that can open and shut, but I can't bug getting them. So printing all of those. But that's my week anyway.
Yeah, I'm
How's
sorry.
everyone else?
Sorry about the police noises. I am in arcades, and so
In the shop.
you're going to be
The
picking up
beautiful noise.
everything. Basically, I'm running without my microphone right now because I was using it in the house last night for Mario Kart, and so I'm just using the webcam mic. So that's where you're getting my audio from, which picks up everything.
Well, the weird thing is, I didn't hear anything on Discord side. So
I
Well,
heard the
great.
news.
Discord.
I didn't
did
hear it either.
But my mic is going directly into the stream instead of
Yeah.
via Discord. So.
Ooh.
I suppose I'll get mine out of the way. Hello. To answer some questions because everyone's asking.
How's your sexy body, Andrew.
And then my tongue is really red because I'm drinking all the strawberry Fanta.
This is so much chaos.
No, I got stabbed today in the arm by a really nice nurse lady, and then stuff went in me. I got Pfizered hard this afternoon, and and so it was about 11, half 11 today. I got my first vaccination, and I feel fine. Absolutely nothing. My arm is actually it's fine, totally fine. Michelle got hers on Sunday. And she was feeling a bit of like her arm was really heavy. It was tender to the touch, but mine was fine. I've been okay, but we'll see. It's only been 6 hours, so we'll see how I get on tomorrow. I have been in an enormous amount of back pain for the last week, so that's
Unrelated.
That's unrelated. That's just from moving house. And so I think that is my body's automatically in pain management mode anyway. So I should be fine.
What are you sitting on right now?
I'm sitting on a chair. I'm sitting on a computer chair. And it's not like
right. Because I couldn't see a back to the chair, and I was like, if that boy is on a stool.
It's a tiny little computer chair. It's fine.
Yeah, it's a teeny tiny chair that technically doesn't reach that desk.
No, but it's actually nice because it means I'm sitting up. My posture's better. If I was slouched over a desk, it'd be worse. So I'm actually.
For a second, I thought you were on the fucking light up cube.
That's over there somewhere.
Tiny
but yeah, a peek behind the window, I guess, or the door that is R-CADE. Here you go, everybody. It's a bit of a mess right now. I apologise, but R-CADE is here, and I
can see it.
There you go. New sofa. Actually, it is our Michelle and I's favourite sofa. We considered getting rid of it when we moved home, but it cost us a lot of money, and it's a very pretty sofa. So,
is this the multicoloured one?
No. This is our Chesterfields. This is our very expensive Chesterfields. But it's too heavy to carry up the stairs. So we brought it here because it's ground floor to ground floor, and then we swapped it for the sofa that was in here because that weighs absolutely nothing.
This is good logic.
So yeah, we moved into a new house on Tuesday. We got our keys, and it was a week today we got our keys, and it was 4 days of absolute living hell, trying to carry what is about 6 years of just accumulated crap up 8 flights of stairs. Lewis, thank you so much for helping us out on Wednesday, by the way. Was it Wednesday? I don't. All the days melded together, so.
It was Wednesday.
I didn't even know what day it was today until earlier when we were talking. I was like, oh, it is Tuesday. So
the other 2 days after that, to just immediately justify why I didn't help, I didn't even know that you were still doing it until it was midway through those days, by which time it was too late to offer to help. Since you were already almost done.
Well, it lasted until Friday. We didn't. It was actually about 5 days. It was 4 days. 5 days? 4 or 5 days of constant moving. Because we had to. You're not being stabbed yet, so it's okay. No. It's okay. But yeah, it's done. We've moved in. The house is so warm. It's so warm,
and pretty.
It's pretty. Thank you, Liz. But yeah. Also moving house in probably the hottest days of this year so far. Like 22, 23 degrees Celsius is absolute nightmare.
Would you rather move in that though, or in rain?
Rain. Frankly, I like rain. I can cover
all of your things would be wet.
I can cover things in plastic, Sam. You see?
Oh, plastic exists.
And you know what I got to do last June?
Yeah.
I was moving.
Yeah.
Hot and rain.
But yeah, that's been
best of both worlds.
That's been my week. I know. Oh my gosh, I know everybody would have offered to help if they could have. So thank you for all the well wishes. But we're okay. We made it. Michelle and I survived. And we're good. So fingers crossed it's all good. Sam, how are you? How are you?
I've also moved into a darker cave.
You're just ahead.
No, the little guns give it away that I got.
Welcome to the gun show. Like, yeah.
The back's got a skeleton and with a 6-shooter.
Really?
Yeah, it's the same guy who did the basketball skeleton hoodie I have, which I also don't think anyone's seen because that's pandemic era. But he did a bunch of cowboy shit, which I obviously love cowboys as well. So this is a cowboy skeleton from Los Angeles. That's how my week's gone.
Hi Mish.
She's like now.
Oh, well done. I've watched wrestling with Wrestling Club, and will continue to do so because just accidentally booked yet another show that we're going to watch sometime this weekend, which will be fun.
Do these matches have a combined age of 200?
No, because it's a women's company, so they get forced into a furnace once they hit the age of 29. Yep. So no, I think the oldest might be 40 on this show, which would be the champion again. So yeah, that'll be quite good. Otherwise, just
Excuse me.
pootling about. I should be doing more work, but I haven't. Started binge watching Doctor Who for some reason.
Nice.
Tweeted out yesterday. Is it appropriate to binge watch Doctor Who as a coping mechanism when you have nothing that you need to cope with? And apparently the answer is yes, because I am already on the Matt Smith era.
Wow, you've made it through Eccleston and Tennant?
I started on Thursday.
Wow. I mean, it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
There also, I hadn't realised that there's essentially only 13 episodes per season.
Yeah, that's about right.
I'll tell you what, I skipped a couple, and a lot of people will be annoyed at this. I skipped the Don't Blink episode just because it was late at night. I wasn't really in the mood to watch it.
That's the best time to watch it!
But it doesn't have any narrative significance for the remainder of the show, so I was like, do you know what? I'd rather just continue on the story that I'm being told instead of this episode.
No!
I also skipped the one with the giant wasps.
But narratively, it does, because the angels.
Angels.
Yeah, but I know about the angels. The angels will come back. I know that.
Evil children.
But the actual content of the episode is less important than what goes on.
Satana's not happy.
Anyway, I skipped it. Enjoyed it. I forgot how heart-crushing it is when David Tennant leaves the show.
Especially when it's replaced with Matt Smith.
Yeah, the beach
I like
scene
Matt
is...
Smith. All right. Not even the beach scene. It's when he's saying to Wilfur, Donna's granddad. Wilfred, that's it. When he's saying to him, when he's got that like monologue of course it was you, of course it's stupid humans that are the death of me, like, is really heart-wrenching because they've obviously built up throughout that episode of like father-son thing and just their whole interaction. And then when he says, I don't want to go at the end. And I was like, I can't even remember if David Tennant wanted to leave the show, so I started Googling that stuff. I've ended up Googling a bunch of stuff relating to this show. A lot of things have just made me uncomfortable. I'm not even looking at the thing.
Have you been watching the Christmas specials as well, like in between at the end of seasons? Yeah.
I have. It always hurts me that the Titanic episode, the lady from that, I can't remember the actress's name, but the blonde lady who works on the ship, she was one of those people who I was always like, I want you to be a companion, please. Because you've got that like traditional like wide-eyed, I want to see the universe, but you've not got the human thing. So anyway, is it Kylie Minogue? It probably is Kylie Minogue actually.
It's Kylie Minogue. It says.
Okay. It sounds like
It's that blonde woman. Yeah. She looks just like the singer. Yeah. She looks just like the singer.
let me point this out. Kylie Minogue was well known when I was 7 and younger. So anyway.
I mean, even way before that, when I was also 7.
I'm gonna say,
like neighbours, but you know, whatever.
That's an Australian thing. Anyway, so I always get sad that she didn't stick around. So that made me sad.
That's
fair.
But the show is good. The Matt Smith, I like the Matt Smith stuff because I also watched that when I was younger.
The start of Matt Smith's era is good. It doesn't tail off very well.
As we talked about before, just they make all the assistants go a bit weird with stuff. But the first episodes are the one where like obviously he keeps forgetting about Amy, or not forgetting, but like he's like, I'll be back in 5 minutes, and he comes back in 12 years and stuff like that. It's just quite fun.
Men.
And then the second episode is the one where they go to Great Britain floating on the back of a giant space whale.
Yeah.
With those heads that turn around and they get angry and then they get demonic, and that was quite good. So good start. Anyway, that's what I've been doing. I also tried out beds because I'm also going to be moving within the next month. So I went to Dreams to try out new beds and walked in, and the lady that worked there came right up to me and said, just so you know, we got told about an hour and a half ago that this branch is closing down. So anything you see on the floor is 50% off.
Wow.
But the thing I wanted, they didn't have the right size for what I need, so I'm not getting that delicious discount. But if you're in Cumbernauld and want a bed frame that has a TV in it for like £400, Dreams. That's like, pretty good. It might have cup holders, I didn't check.
You buy it in Dreams, or is it like...
Is it a guy in a van?
That's the dream.
It's a guy in a van out the back. Like, hey pal, I'll buy a TV bed. Aye, I got a TV bed for you.
I went and lay on their test bed, the one that tells you what kind of bed you need, which is an odd experience.
It's a test bed. Yeah.
You lie in it, and then they go, okay, now turn to your preferred sleeping position. So I was just like, okay, this is a bit uncomfortable, this is awkward. I just like lay on my side. I have to look at my mum, just like, please don't let them laugh at me.
Start unbuttoning because who sleeps in their jeans, right? So
You start getting naked. You're like, yeah.
The way they do it is sensors in the bed, but then they also have a webcam that's looking down at you to record your movements. But the webcam is a Xbox Connect.
Yeah, because yeah. Motion tracking.
Microsoft logo.
They are actually, like I said, they've been used for lots of stuff. Like Xbox has
Kinects
been used for
work
so
best
much.
when not using them as a Kinect.
Yeah, when not for
Yeah.
gaming. Yeah.
So
I'll say that I did almost witness Alice launch one out of a window, so...
True.
it was a fun experience. I now have a cool bed, as in temperature.
oh,
Nice.
Nice.
well, it's
Yeah.
gonna be like a
Okay.
race car bed or something.
No,
Disappointed, man.
no.
You
I've
should have
got like a
said,
basic-
I've still got Yoshi's race car bed from when he was a wee kid. It's in my mum's
No.
loft. Could have given you that, man.
got a basic grey bed frame, but it was like, I don't want memory foam, and then they're like, well, every bed now is memory foam, and I was like, god
Yeah,
damn.
there's a
It's
certain
true.
amount of it, yeah.
It's true. I've
So
got-
this one, I just wanted a bed I'd sink into and not have to wait to sink into it. So
Our mattress is sprung and then it's memory foam on the top. Like it's got
Yeah,
the
that's mine
built-in
as well,
topper.
which means that you can't flip it. Like I've got one that's because like you're supposed to technically flip mattresses, but if you've got a mattress that's sprung
It's
and
like
then
that.
the layer,
I
you
rotate
can't
it.
Flip it.
I rotate
Yeah,
it.
you're you're
rotate?
supposed to flip and rotate every 3 months.
Is it 3? I thought it was
I
6.
haven't since I bought the damn thing. It might have been rotated when we moved house.
You know what? Just
Not by my
put,
choice.
put a mechanism underneath that rotates the bed. So you have a spinning bed anyway.
Obviously got it,
Job
so
done.
It flips.
Job done.
Sort
Oh,
of.
ready?
Mine
Wait,
has like has tabs at every corner, and it's like this should be displayed in the top left corner every like August, September, October. I'm like, cool.
That's cool. So yeah, that's my week. I will hopefully be moving within the next month, and I get to talk about Andy's stuff. But I don't know. I'll probably by then there'll be more people vaccinated. I'll get help.
I'm not helping you. My back cannot
that's
take
fine.
it. I'm sorry.
I'll get to talk about all that stuff. That'll
help
also
you.
probably coincidentally be a week where you just don't see me because I won't have anywhere to stream from. And tomorrow I'll be going to jury service for the first time ever potentially, which means next week I'll get to talk about that. But in the meantime, speaking of criminals, Nadia, how was your week?
Is it the hair? Is that the thing, or
It's the lipstick. It's the lipstick. It's the lipstick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So obviously got my hair done. I got this done this morning at 9
No
a.m.
way.
because when I booked it, I went, I'm gonna make it the earliest appointment ever because
It's a
then
good
it
idea.
means that I
Yeah.
will be home in time to chill out before stream, all that kind of stuff, and there'll be no one there, so my hair will get done way quicker. I was right. I was out by like 12.
Nice.
Thank you for everyone's compliments for my hair. Thank you. If you want closer, it is pink and it goes into purple.
I called it a crime,
Ta-da.
so
What have I been up to this week? Other than get my hair done.
my
playing
head
Genshin.
did.
I got my hair did. I played some Genshin, as you do.
As you do.
Started crocheting a scarf.
That clashes.
Shit, look away!
That clashes with your
Does-
hair terribly. By
Does
the way.
it have? Is it like an octopus scarf? Because
No, it's
It's a scarf.
just a very long scarf.
okay, just the
bundled.
way it was like bundled, it looked like tentacle.
No. And as I said, sleep, sheep,
No.
look away. She knows I'm making it. This is me just working on the stuff I'd said I'd make for her and another friend. Crocheted some stuff, played Genshin, got my hair done. I don't know if I've done anything else. Do I have it? I've wandered about because it's been sunny. Went on wanders with
Sunray.
my mum. That was about it. What else have I done? Have I done anything? Do
I should have gone
Oh, I got
last.
new stickers!
Oh, it's here.
Dabby Kermit. And these are Neon Genesis Evangelion inspired. I have a pen that matches this one. They were made by my friend Amber, who made the pins that I showed off last time, because my friend Amber is an amazing artist, rocket worker. Check her out.
Nice.
And
Say that again slowly and right into the microphone. We need to get the plug perfect.
check out Rocket Orca on Etsy.
Thank you.
She makes little goblin stickers as well.
But you too, Buttspot. Sorry, Buttspot's having a field day today.
But also, that's pretty much what I've been up to. I've been asking people's advice because my birthday is coming up soon, and what I'm making my parents and my brother buy me is a external hard drive and a monitor.
Fair.
Why is that?
Happy birthday to me, technology! Which means at some point, Andy, you will get back the monitor you gave me.
It's not a monitor, it's a really crap TV, but yeah, thanks.
Yes, I know, but I'm saying it's a monitor.
I feel like you should just yeet it out the window, because you'll be feeling that way about it anyway, no? No?
I like that you actually managed to find my friend. You got my friend's website perfectly.
Well done.
There's not many people called Rocket Orca.
No. But yeah.
Nice.
That's pretty much been it. I've not really been up to much.
I offended Tony this week by asking if I could plug in 3 different TVs together like monitors, and he said no.
Well, no. So what happened was you said that. I immediately said no because I knew what you meant.
Thank you.
Nobody else in the conversation knew what you meant for some reason, and then started telling me that I was wrong.
And then, of course, you had to Google it.
What did he mean? Everybody's wondering now.
What he meant was, could he, used as TVs, 3 separate monitors for the entire thing to, spread across the 3 different monitors as if it was one big TV?
Except not different monitors. I wanted to use actual TVs instead of the monitors.
Yes, use actual TVs and spread, the whole
Make
thing
a big
across
TV.
Yes. Which I immediately knew because, for some reason, I think me and
She
Sam
speaks
hung about.
Samlish.
Yeah, we've hung about for too long. There's that moment of you said that and I went, I know what he means, he's definitely not.
TV wide for all the friends I
Everyone
don't have to watch at once.
Everyone else assumed it was 3 monitors for his PC.
No.
Like I have here.
3 TVs.
Yes, and I was like, no, he means 3 TVs.
Big monitor.
He's sleepy heat.
Yeah, I don't want that. No.
Oh,
You don't want that.
I have 3 monitors. Look at my 3 monitors, everybody. Come on, man.
You don't want none of that.
I even have a monitor spare that I could use for vertical.
That's my monitor.
That's a crappy little Albatelli that Nadia was being...
That is causing me to go blind, so I need a new monitor.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna set up 3 different. I'm gonna set up in the new house for the streaming station 3 different TVs in the background, so that they can all be showing news reports from different countries, so that I seem like a learned scholar.
Is that the TV equivalent of having clocks with different time zones on them?
Yeah.
This is New York.
I'll
This
get 3
Tokyo.
TV screens, a different clock on each of them.
All tuned into different regions' wrestling shows.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have the US, Mexico, and Japan, and that'll be
There you go.
great.
Ignore the UK wrestling scene, because apparently we all do.
Anyway,
Sucks.
should we get on with some culture stuff?
We've got other stuff.
I'm not gonna play the intro. Actually, no. Screw it. I am gonna play the intro. We're gonna do this properly.
We're gonna play the intro every time.
No, I'm not gonna play the intro every time. Just this one time, and then I'm gonna make intros for everybody. Eventually. But let's.
Oh, right, okay, so now I understand what you meant last week when you said I'm changing things, and then did explain how you were changing things, and now this week you said, heads up, I've changed things. Okay, I now understand the full extent. I now understand the full extent as to what has happened here, right, okay.
That's why you were the only one that said something first.
No, I sent him stuff a week ago and he went, by the way, I'm going to do something with this, and I was like, okay.
Yep.
And then I didn't know what that something was.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for this week's gaming news, or part 1 of this week's gaming news, which is my piece. I'm going to talk about E3!
What?
E3's coming. E3 is happening this weekend. 4 days of video game goodness. but it's not going to be a physical convention this year. It's just going to be a digital online-only convention. So we're just going to be getting stuff fed to us through YouTube, Twitch, and various other things. So my E3 hype is non-existent, as usual, as it has been for the last 2 or 3 years. And this year is just even worse because it's just going to be pants. But yeah,
they're selling pants.
Weird game.
They're selling pants as well, Sam. Yes.
Isn't that one of those? That's that game you can shoot flying underwear. What?
So.
Sustainability in clothing.
No, it's about little Japanese women.
The details of E3 are thus: we're going to be getting some stuff from Microsoft, Bethesda, Nintendo, Capcom, Bandai Namco, and Ubisoft. Sorry, and Take-Two. PlayStation are skipping it, as usual. They've not done E3 for... This will be year 3 now. I think it was 2019 was the first year. They did not turn up. And then 2020, obviously, last year, there was no E3. So 2021, still no PlayStation, but most of the big dogs are there. And it's all kicking off... It's all kicking off tomorrow, actually, with an EA Battlefield reveal at about, I think, 3 o'clock UK time, 3 p.m.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, that should be pretty good to see. I'm just playing trailers just now for all the stuff that was announced last year. You'll see Spider-Man on your screen, Miles Morales.
Mills Morals.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm not really hyped for any game trailers or any releases. There's nothing that's really exciting me.
Almost all of these companies that you would get normally hyped for have done their own press releases and their own thing. Like every single one of them uses Twitch to do it. Like Sony release, Ubisoft's got a release thing coming out soon, the 12th of thingy, which we'll talk about later. Lewis will talk about later.
Yeah.
Like they all do their own thing. So then whatever the hell is coming to E3 is either not polished, not about to be released for a decade, or just not interesting. You've already seen it. Who cares?
It's a shame because it's the death of the big stage show. Really, this is it. I mean, it was already the sort of.
You know what killed it? Ghost of Tsushima and the Flute Man.
that 10-minute transition from one stage to the other. That was Sony's. Oh dear, what were you up to, man? That was 2018.
Sony infiltrated E3, killed it from the inside, and then left, and they've not returned since.
A wasp in a bee's nest.
I use Google Opinion Rewards. This is relevant. Where it sends you a little survey and you fill it out, and then they give you Google credit. I just buy like audiobooks or something with it. Fair. But I got one this morning, which was like 10 questions long about whether I was excited for Far Cry 6 and if I was going to watch like E3. And I was like, this is really different from all the ones that are like, are you a parent or to a child in your household? Like,
when's the last time you used talcum powder? Like, yeah.
Do you like Far Cry 6?
Well,
is Far Cry 6 the one with the guy from
Giancarlo? Yeah, Giancarlo. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Giancarlo Esposito.
If that had come out a year ago,
no. That was again. There was an Ubisoft Far Cry reveal literally last week, which we did not cover because we weren't here for the Super R-CADE show last week. But Summer Games Festival is also kicking off in a couple of days on Thursday. It's going to be live from 7 p.m. It's 2 p.m. Eastern time, so it's 5 hours behind us, or in the past. So 7 p.m. for us. And then the following day you've got the IGN Expo, and then officially E3 kicks off on the 12th, and the Saturday with the Guerrilla Collective doing their show. Ubisoft are on after them. Then it's Gearbox. Devolver, which I always love seeing Devolver digitals. Devolver are always good. They always take the piss as well. They're always like tongue in cheek. I love the stuff that they come up with. And then that finishes off the Saturday. Sunday is the big day for Microsoft and Bethesda, of course. They're smashing together their two conferences because Microsoft purchased them. So that's going live Sunday 6 p.m. over here in the UK. And then you've got Square Enix following them. The Warner Brothers games show, but that's going to be a weird one because Warner Brothers are currently in the process of being taken over by I can't remember the other company's name. So Warner Brothers is going to be a bit of an unknown. No, actually, not Disney. Weirdly, it's who is it? It's taken over Warner Brothers because all the DC stuff is tied in with Warner Brothers. With of course the Arkham Asylum stuff. Well, the Arkham games alongside Mortal Kombat slash DC with oh god, fighting game, brain gone. Anyway,
Justice.
yes, Injustice. Thank you, Nadia. So yeah,
Injustice.
that Warner Brothers Games one's going to be a bit of a weird one. And then the PC Gaming Show, of course, on Sunday as well. That'll be 10:30 p.m. over here, followed by the Future Games Show as well. But that'll be running until about 2 in the morning. So good luck with that. And then Monday, you've got Take-Two kicking us off. Then Capcom, Razer, Nintendo, Bandai Namco, and then the awards show to finish it all off on the Tuesday as well. So. Yeah, lots of stuff. I don't. There's not really been many big rumors though. I don't see anything coming out of this that we're actually going to be surprised about. I think we all know what's coming. It's kind of the weird thing. E3 was always like there would be rumors of this was coming or that was coming, and then there'd be little leaks, this and that and that. Well, nothing. I've had nothing. It's so weird because everything's digital. But there you go. E3, 4 days of video game goodness. Starting tomorrow, in fact, but officially on Saturday through to Tuesday. But that's my gaming piece. There's some Horizon, actually. We've already seen some stuff from Horizon.
Yeah.
AT&T, that's it. They own CNN, HBO, and Warner Brothers. Thank you very much, Totana. There you go.
They own everything.
Yeah.
No,
They're
that's
one of the
incorrect.
5 companies.
If you collect them all, you can put
Link
them
them
in your...
together,
Thanos.
Yeah,
and they make one giant
yeah. They form one giant
conglomerate.
company robot.
Yeah.
Company is- oh no, I'm thinking of National Geographic because National Geographic is owned by Disney.
It's on
That's
Disney
it.
Plus.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah. So they are opposing sides as well, the same thing. Microsoft will buy Nintendo at some point. You really think so, Iconic? I don't think so. I think
Nintendo's getting bought over.
Nintendo are in such a good position that nobody could buy them over at the moment. I don't think anybody would have enough money to do it. No. Be funny to see that, though.
No.
It would be funny to see.
No, I don't think so.
If anything, what you would want would be Sony and Nintendo teaming up as the giant Japanese conglomerate going against Microsoft, the American. And it's like,
Ooh, big kaiju fight.
So then we get like
be like Godzilla
a
vs.
World
Kong.
War III, but like technology
Yeah.
based.
Yeah.
don't know if I like
Oh, Iconic, thank you. Thank you so much.
Very much.
In reference to Shaw, oh my gosh, saying about speaking of Horizon, about people screaming about the look of it, like, so basically, someone on Twitter, some douche bro on Twitter,
Oh,
said,
okay.
oh, why is she so masculine looking, blah blah blah. Here's a fan version of what she might look like, and I think it's better. And there was a comparison of her, who lives in an apocalyptic world, obviously no makeup, no nothing, looks like a normal woman, and then a version which, funnily enough, the fan-made version was made as satire. The person who made it was like, made it as a joke, and this person took it seriously. She had like eyeliner, her face had like blush and things like that. And then most of the comments were, clearly, you've never met a woman. And you're one of those people that when you say, I like the natural look, what you don't realise is the natural look also involves a lot of makeup.
I liked all of the like spoofs that people did of that, where they would
I
like
know.
the exact same line, and then it was like SpongeBob, and
it became such a joke because this one guy, and then anyone that responded to the guy was like, "Oh, die mad, bro. It's true. Like, oh, my girlfriend's laughing about it," and we're like, "Oh, you have a girlfriend? If you do, she's like 3 times to tell if she needs help."
Because she's called Pam, and she has 5 sisters.
Ew.
Moving swiftly on to our next moment.
It's
Next moment.
It's time for
Stop it. Twist it. Pull it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Sorry, Sam, I did cut away before you could do your piece. I'm so sorry. It's time for
transitions.
what? I still can't get it. I still can't get it. I'm
Who
sorry.
did, where, what did, why? This is a show where Sam finds a weird collaboration, usually food or shoes, let's face it, those are my Venn diagram, and bring it to the rest of the R-CADE Glasgow staff for them to judge, laugh at, or potentially to buy as Christmas gifts for me.
Indeed.
This week, we've got a crossover of the fitness world and the anime world.
We do, and I've actually found the products online for...
I really struggled to find somewhere that had all of them.
I didn't find an article, but I've managed to find the actual products.
Thank you, Iconic!
Iconic! Woo! I need to fix that, it's too low. The strike! Thank you, Iconic, for subscribing.
Me and Nadia know where we lie here.
Yeah.
We've got no faces.
I've got a mouth, which is all I need, baby.
What?
Ooh.
The talk.
Anyway,
It's a
no,
talk show.
that's the wrong thing. Why is it playing? Stop playing the thing.
Stop it.
I'm having some problems with my thing. Here you go. Stop it. So this is the product that Sam's talking about. It's the collaboration between My Hero Academia and Body Sculpture.
That's right. Body Sculpture, which makes fitness, wear, and apparel. And they have made 3 items that you can buy right now on the website known as Itai. I do not know. I cannot pronounce. Sadly, I should have looked this up before time. Atai Kaiju. Atai
Yeah.
Kuji.
Kuji.
Screw me. I'm just copying and pasting into the chat.
Itai
I'm so sorry.
Kuji.
So you can buy it there. There are 3 items for sale. There is the Todoroki Stay Cool water bottle. There is the Bakugo 12 settings massage ball, and there is the Deku ab roller.
There you go. I popped on
And
the
they all come with keychains.
So that's what that thing is, an ab roller. I couldn't really tell, to be honest.
Yeah, it's an ab
Tiny
roller.
bike.
Yeah.
He's kept getting advertised to me.
Right, nice.
on-
Nice point. That
Yeah.
water bottle, obviously, like it's like a cool water bottle or whatever.
Is it?
Half his power is fire.
Yeah, but he doesn't see. But he doesn't embrace that.
By this point in the anime, he's definitely doing.
There's new fans. So yeah, I present these to
And-
you mainly because I was tired of Sugoi Mart telling me on Facebook I should buy the ab roller. So I figured I'd just.
Can I also add
Advertise
that
it on stream.
One
Yeah.
thing I wouldn't want from Bakugo is a massage.
A massage? It's a massage ball.
The boy has
It's-
explosive sweat.
Yeah, well, you're the one sweating. It's not.
Oh.
I have the other 3 here. The other 2, sorry, one sec.
Try to get exactly how many settings the
It doesn't give you a
vibrating
good
massage
There's
ball.
a
doesn't give you a good
really
description on the
quickly
website,
Alexa.
Sam. Really doesn't.
No,
Listen,
it's really hard to find them, like, you know, like good descriptions online. This has got multiple different settings. This massage
you
ball.
can just see the faded outline.
I got rid of it. I got rid of it. It's okay. It's okay.
Is this a feature of like the new stream? If you leave something so long, it burns on?
No, so
CRTV?
no, it's not screen burn. I would usually be using my Stream Deck tablet to move around and do the different screens, but it's a connection problem that I can't fix right now, so I'm having to do this using OBS. And there's a slider between the 2 screens in studio modes and I just left it halfway by accident, which is why we were there but we weren't. This is the power roller. There you go.
It's the power roller, the ab roller, the little bike.
It's tiny.
You just know that there's gonna be like a little kid out there who's like, "Oh, mum, can I get the Deku action figure motorcycle?" And they're like, "Sure."
Oh.
And that's the power wave massage ball.
Yeah, multiple different settings. I think it looks like a little explosive.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
It looks
It's
more
quite
like
cool.
it looks like a sexy toy. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say
To be
it,
honest, if I was
Definitely gonna get used as that.
if I was to buy one of these, sexy toy Bakugo bomb.
I was gonna say something completely different. That like it looks like a dog's chew toy, but
That's also an option. Yeah.
okay, yeah.
They're not, Lewis, they're not that far between when it comes to Sam. So that's the one.
Well-
If I was picking from the 3 items, I think I'd take the massage ball.
Fun for all the family. Thanks, guys. Thanks.
What would you guys take of these three anime X body sculpture items? And do you think there should be more anime and fitness crossovers? Is that a market that needs to be serviced?
Price?
I mean, it's $58.22 for the ball.
Probably about
Or
45
vibrating
pounds.
ball.
It's $48.83 US dollars, of course, for the tiny bike.
Well, that's got less technology in it.
And I don't have the other one on screen anymore, so that one's going to be...
It's gone. It's lost.
It's gone. It's gone. The bottle's not worth it, but the bottle was about $10, I believe, if I remember rightly. So.
Oh well, the Todoroki's the best.
Good, best value for money. Yes, good boy.
So
Best
yeah,
boy.
what's your picks? What do you guys take?
I would take the ball.
What do you want from the White Elephant Party?
I would take the sexy ball.
Say no.
If gun to my head, I'd pick the water bottle.
Oh,
Fair.
Oh,
That's
Mira.
my boy, so I'd have to pick the freaking vibrator.
Anyway, you can check out Anime Club in our Discord. There's the advertisement right there. Perfect timing. Thank you very much. Oh no, that side's there. It's theirs. Sorry for the poster I used. Not sorry, but you know, whatever.
And you also
Could be any worse than a t-shirt boy.
for the wrestling club, you also picked the possessed child.
I did. I took the I took Alexa Bliss as inspiration.
I don't trust you anymore.
Why? I was gonna take Asuka, but I was like, nah. I'm gonna go with something different.
Okay. But yeah, so that's Anime X fitness equipment. I think they've done similar stuff with One Punch Man.
Thank you.
But I think I'd rather have like workout gear. Like, if you can get me like a UE.
I'd do like
tracksuit.
apparel. Yeah, apparel would be better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe some sweatbands. That'd be cool.
What is the name of the school?
UE.
But what does
UE.
that mean?
UE. It's YUU.
No, it's just-
I think it's
just
actually yes.
UA.
Unearthed Arcanum. You
Yep.
table.
No, I cannot find workout gear, but on Amazon you can get a dodgy One for All Training Academy protein shaker if you want.
There's right. See, when I was trying to look for these products, there was quite a few body pillows coming up. I have to say.
Oh.
Just
gonna put it out
this.
there. Just gonna put it out there. You can get yourself a wee Todoroki. So it's anyway, shall we move on? I think it's time for who did I put up next? It's Nadia's turn. For some gaming news. Nadia. I'm gonna play the trailer for your thing first, and we can all watch that, and then you can talk about it. Okay?
What, the 4-minute trailer? I can
Yeah,
talk over the top of it.
You can talk over the top of it. I'll lower it down, and you can. Talk,
I'm going to
yeah?
preface what it is they're about to start watching.
Nah, there you go.
Oh.
Welcome to
Honestly,
Nadia's-
anyways, I don't even know what you were gonna.
Welcome to Nadia's Corner of the Internet.
Yeah, my corner of the internet is now, because I'm obsessed with it, is Genshin Impact, and my news is about the fact that the newest update, 1.6, is coming out on the 9th, which I think is tomorrow. They tend to stagger the releases for like Asia and then North America and then whatever. So 1.6 will be getting released on the 9th. What is coming with the 1.6 patch? Is going to be, there's a whole list here, is the Midsummer Island Adventure, which I think is currently being shown on the trailer.
It is.
And basically it allows you to explore new islands, and the story quest basically has you on a pirate crew. And then once you get to the islands,
Can I just say it looks so much like Sea of Thieves? It's not funny right now.
it's fantastic.
Yeah.
So you, once you get to the islands, you also get a boat laden with Klee bombs. So Klee is a character in Genshin Impact who's a little elf child who is really into blowing things up.
Yay, spirit animal.
Into it.
Travel
Yeah.
between islands, shoot firebombs at the enemies. And also, for the first time, Genshin Impact is actually debuting a character skin.
Ooh.
So there's a couple that have a summer skin, which is great. I think the ones that have been said is you can earn Barbara's, and if you want, you can buy jeans.
Is this an excuse to get bikinis into this video game?
I don't think the summer outfits are that
I've not seen them. I'm just asking because I immediately get suspicious when anime goes summer episode. We're going to
Each episode.
Not really, because Barbara and Gina are sisters, and Barbara's fairly young. Like the outfits, I don't think are particularly crazy. So this guy that's on screen, that was just on screen, as there's going to be a new world boss to fight. That's the giant samurai. The thought is that it's going to be part of the main Archon story quest, but should stick around for a repeat fight, which is you've got some of the things that you fight. A couple new weapons are being released, and we know that there's going to be a new hero coming in 1.6 called Kazuha. He is linked to the release of the new Part of the World new plates in Tevat called Inazuma, which isn't going to be released in this one, and potentially next one or the one after that. This tends to be what MiHoYo does when they do their releases, is that they start letting you see characters and seeing a few things ahead of time.
There's Kazuya there.
Yeah, there's Kazuha. And there's also going to be updates to the Serenity pot system, which basically includes a higher load limit, so you can build more elaborate homes in your teapot. Because if anyone didn't know, in Genshin Impact you can have a house in a teapot.
Why high right now? Are these gummy bears least?
I've had too much Strawberry Fanta, Sam, that's the problem.
So far, not many characters have been announced. So we know that the first 2 weeks of 1.6 release is going to be, the banner is going to, for your 5-star character will be Klee, and then for the weeks after that it will be Kazuha. They recently spoken about characters that will be introduced from Inazuma, but I don't think their chances are they're not going to be in this release, but they will be coming into the releases afterwards. So this is basically getting people hyped, which is cool. And yeah, so play Genshin Impact or don't mind. I'll play it.
I mean, you, Tutana, and Sleepy Sheep have been playing quite a lot in our Discord, so
yes.
Yeah, join in if you're looking for a chance.
Me and Tony play it. I then go cry to Sleepy Sheep to come and be my Genshin mama, to help me beat things that are bad to me and are too high level, because I have not built any of my characters with any sort of structure at all.
You're just like, they look cool, I'd take this one.
Yeah, like, they're all cool, and I don't know if I've tried to make everybody I'm like, one of my guys is my healer, but he's also technically one of my highest damage. There's who's my DPS, and then there's one who's definitely DPS, but I absolutely get him killed all the time because I just launch him into people. But he has a sword that heals him, so it's fine.
Nice.
Yeah, this is my news.
Thank you very much, Nadia. That's Genshin Impact.
Nadia's news.
When am I going to be forced to play this game?
You can play it if you want. It's a free game, Sam. It is a free game.
I'm aware. I'm just saying.
You can get it on PC, you can get it on PlayStation, you can get it on mobile, whatever you want, bro.
And as long as it's not the one on PlayStation, it's cross. You can basically play your account on anything except PS. PlayStation has to stay on PlayStation.
Also, if you get it on your phone, you have control support, you dick, and I don't, so, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still salty about that.
I just totally misheard you there.
Yeah, playing it on tablet was an interesting experience, but I
Oh
still go
my.
back every now and again.
Oh my.
But I can't go back. So I also tried to play, so it was a weird news thing of, like, I was in here yesterday, I was playing Hades, and I was clicking the wrong buttons because I was playing like I was playing Genshin, and I'm like, these are not those controls, oops.
Nice. Right, should we move on to the next bit of the thing, which I think is this thing? Yeah, it's this thing, isn't it? It's this thing.
Let's let that.
One of the terrorists is trying to tell us something. It's me! It's me! Looks like he's saying, kiss me, kiss me. Smart-ass motherfucker.
It's time for Rushmount More! Sam, what's Rushmount More?
Rush Mount More is the fastest game in our locker of games, where we each present each other with a top 4 list. That's right, we do top 4s, top 5s all over the shop. I've got way too much numbers going on here. We give each other a topic, and that particular person then has 30 seconds to give us our top 4 in no particular order. for said topic. And then they go on the proverbial Mount Rushmore, something we probably should have kept track of from the beginning to find out what was on this list. Every week we get given a different member of the arcade crew, and every week they get given a different topic. This week, I have Andrew. No, I've got Nadia.
He's too busy making sure I know who I've got.
Yeah, but I also had a moment where I went, you don't have Andrew, right?
I've got Nadia. And last week,
Spoilers.
Lewis stole mine.
He did.
When he said, he asked Nadia what her top 4 favourite Genshin Impact characters were. So I have had to scramble in the 2 weeks I've had to come up with this. And I've come up with Nadia. You have 30 seconds to tell me your top 4 least favourite Genshin Impact characters.
Noelle. Oh.
What's the first lassie you
Who I
get?
hate?
The one with the red dress.
Yeah,
That's
the one-
Amber. I hate her.
Amber. Amber. There you go.
Noelle. Don't like her either. Oh god. Who do I hate? I don't dislike anybody anymore. It's just those two.
You do. You really do.
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
The kids you don't like.
I feel really bad that those are the kids that I don't like.
Well, that's 2. You got 2 out of 4 in 30 seconds.
Can I go explain? So, I don't have that many people in my team. Oh, well, no, Lisa, I suppose. If I count Lisa, I don't use her.
Mm.
And it doesn't have to be like
Nah, these are
playable
so
characters.
positive.
It could also just be
No.
like
It's true.
No, it should be.
It should just be NPCs.
I
See
love
that guy selling that crap. Ah, he's a dick.
yeah,
Sorry, I've
that
said dick
ghost
twice now.
grandpa.
Apologize.
Get him.
Yeah, it's like part of me is just like, these are all my children, I love them, except for those two. Don't like them.
Except those two. They can go jump off a cliff.
And Sleepy Sheep is very, very insulted by the fact that I don't like Noelle.
No, so is Buttspot. But yeah, there you go.
No, but is wonderful.
Noelle Butt is wonderful. Yep, that's.
Well, given that's the state of play and the state of affairs, foreign or domestic, Nadia, who have you got and what have they got to answer for their crimes against things?
And
Sorry, police.
stealing
There we go. They're gone.
And stealing the thing that we were technically supposed to do this week, I think, but I don't know if we are or not, whatever. Andy, what is your top four Pokemon types?
Oh, that's fun. Ghost, then dark, then fire, and then I don't know. I'm swithering between fairy and grass. I'm gonna go grass on the last one. Grass.
Good choices. That's a good swerve, Nadia. Good job bringing that up. Did you guys come up with? I forgot to dress like my type. But did you guys come up with your 3 Pokemon you would choose as gym leaders in the R-CADE Glasgow Gym Challenge? That's what Nadia was
I
recommending.
dyed my hair to match my type.
I forgot we were doing this because we accidentally put a week in between.
This is true. Yep.
I was grass type. I was your grass type gym leader, and my ace Pokemon obviously had to be the number 1 boy that I've discovered. It had to be Appleton. So
Yep.
Appleton was in there.
Sure.
And then I thought I need a couple of just like good old slightly weaker Pokemon that the trainer can get through quite easily. So I ended up going for Lombre from the Ludicolo line is my opening Pokemon, Lombre. Followed up by Cacturn, I believe it is, the cactus scarecrow. And then I end it with Appleton. Those are my 3 for the R-CADE Glasgow grass type gym.
Nice. Where was this? We were discussing this. Was this in Video Game Club?
It was in chat or Video Game Club or something.
I'm just trying to remember what everybody's different types were. You were. I signed you a good one. I signed you a good one.
Yeah, I was dark type gym leader, and I did ask if I could take mythical Pokemon.
Legendaries.
I decided against it. I was like,
fair.
Having Darkrai would maybe be a bit bogus if it was just like an early little trainer. So I chose Umbreon.
Nice.
If everyone knows Eevee's evolution. Houndoom, which is the evolution of Houndour. Is that his name?
Yeah.
And then I was like, do you know what? I need a wee flying type in there, so I chose Murkrow.
No.
I think we should do this when R-CADE reopens, and do it on like in some way, or even on stream or something like that. I think we should. As I've said, there is like that website where you can just do challenges. So we have people sign up and pick like the 6 Pokemon they're allowed to have, and then we set ourselves up to get knocked down. And I'll be the first challenge, because that'll be an easy win for everyone else.
So just to recap for everybody who missed it, in the it was in show and tell actually. I got electric, Sam got grass, Nadia got ghost psychic, or this is what I assigned everybody. Sorry, this is not necessarily what they agreed to, but this was my outline. There's the word. Yoshi got water and ice, Lewis got dark, Mish got fire, Totana got fighting/ground, and Dogakita got fairy.
Tony picked a good squad, by the way.
He did. I've forgotten what mine were.
Can you copy that and paste it into the staff chat, Andy, so that I have a list for if I ever organise something we can do with this?
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Pasting now, sir. There you are.
Thank you, sir.
I had a whole thing, but then obviously apparently legendary. So does Mew count as legendary?
Yes. I also was going to say, because this is going to annoy Andy, but like no starters was something I was going to suggest as well. Because otherwise I would have taken Trico, Chikorita, and Decidueye. Those are my 3.
So my thing did originally have a psychic Pokemon in it, but now my main line is, well, actually no. You know what? I said that Lewis could have Mimikyu. He didn't use him.
What? No, I didn't mean in my lineup. Just like in my life. I want that one guy.
Just my little buddy on my shoulder. Like,
yeah. Sleep at the bottom of my bed, give him little snacks.
Like my otter friend. Yeah.
Needs to be loved.
So my 3, because I've now actually, it now technically has psychic in it. Pumpkaboo, which I will never evolve.
Fair. It's a wee cutie.
Pumpkaboo.
It's a wee cutie.
He's a cutie. Also, just watching the girl on TikTok who's trying to find a shiny Pumpkaboo absolutely devolve into insanity is fantastic. Gengar is my boy.
Obviously, yeah.
Obviously. And my little psychic cat pop thing is going to be Espeon.
Okay, another evolution.
Oh.
Fair.
They're just so versatile.
I remember 2 of mine, but one of mine, my other one was a legendary. So if we're not counting legendaries, I need to think of another one. But
I mean, you're the boss. You can just tell me to.
I know this is a team. This is a team game. This is collaboration. We're all coming together.
If we're allowed to, I get Mew.
So originally I had
Zapdos.
I had Zapdos as one of mine, but if I'm not allowed legendaries, then my other ones were Boltund. I love Boltund.
Ooh, yes.
Actually, 2 of mine, Boltund, and my other one were from Sword and Shield, and the other one was Toxtricity. I love Toxtricity because he's actually poison electric as well, so he doubles up on that. And if I can't have Zapdos, then it's gonna have to be Chonky Boy Raichu. It's gonna be Raichu. I just think we'd get on very well, and he's really cuddly.
Lieutenant Surge.
What?
Oh my gosh. Is there a fire what?
There's a fire person.
Type?
Yeah, Michelle. Michelle's
Yes,
fire.
Mish was fire. Yep.
Mish hasn't picked. I would like to draw attention to the fact that I really like Totana's choices.
Yeah.
Heracross I'm not fussed by, but Lucario and Pangoro are beasts, so...
Totally. Pangoro, a big fan of Pangoro as well. He's dark fighting as well, which is...
I was thinking about picking...
But they're all mixed. They're all of his are mixed.
Yeah.
So anyway, Andrew, who have you got this week?
Grass.
I've got...
Dragon Girl.
I've got the lovely Lulu.
Lewis!
Oh.
You've got 30 seconds.
That phone appeared from nowhere like, what? Lewis, I would like your Rush Mentmore, please, or your top 4 in no particular order of... Your face, I'm sorry. I would like your top 4 English landmarks, please.
Oh my fucking goodness, man. Alright, the Cliffs of Dover. Alright. Okay. Stonehenge. What else? Big Ben. Do love a Big Ben.
Big Ben, love a Big Ben, yep.
Got some time now.
We got 8 seconds here,
You've got 5 seconds. Dude.
That's enough time. The London Eye.
There we go.
And all of those were in England.
Yeah,
That's why it was asked. That is correct.
Sorry,
And
Liz,
Mitch
I'm sorry.
relinquished her title of Fire
That was rude.
I'm sorry. That's why I paused for a second before asking you, because I was swithering on whether or not to actually do it. But
It's fine.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. For those of you who have no idea where that came from,
Exactly, I was going to explain that.
Go watch one of our previous shows on YouTube. Go to youtube.com/R-CADE Glasgow to catch one of the previous Send Nude. No, not Send Nude, damn it, that's really old. Super R-CADE shows on YouTube.
We also have it on one of the club shows as well.
We do indeed.
Well, also, what we have is I have Sam for this week's Mount Rushmore, just to tie it back.
Sam's just trying to find that goddamn website where we can fight each other.
Thank you, Nadia,
Real
for the
life
timer.
in the outside.
Okay, here we go.
This I feel kind of bad because it's a little bit of a long one, but it's also a topic.
Take a long one, Lewis. Don't worry.
It's a topic you're knowledgeable about, so I'm sure you'll have it. But Sam, can you give me your top 4 heel turns in wrestling history?
You cruel, cruel man.
Oh,
Matt Hardy on Jeff Hardy because it's essentially attempted murder. Oh. So you say I'm knowledgeable about these things. Because we did do this for top 4 recently. I'm gonna do Shawn Michaels throwing Marty Jannetty through a barbershop window. And then I'm going to panic for the remainder of this and just cry a little inside and just end with 2 answers.
Oh, equaled that, yeah.
I did feel bad about that because it's like a long one.
The Matt Hardy one was IRL. Jeff's house had burnt down. Just happened, and his dog Jack had been inside the house when it happened. And so they decided they were going to make Matt a villain, so he took credit for burning down the house, but they also had a bit where Matt set off a bunch of Jeff's pyro right in his face as he was coming out to the ramp, and then they also had a storyline where Jeff didn't show up to an event because he was passed out in his hotel room, which everyone was like, that's really problematic given Jeff's history with drugs and people like the death of Brian Pillman in 1998, who died in that exact way. All of these things were things that Matt took credit for as part of the storyline. So that sticks with me because childhood and significance,
trauma,
and attempted murder between brothers was kind of a big deal in 2009.
And for those of everyone who doesn't watch wrestling, like me, doesn't know what a heel turn is, unlike me,
it's a dance move. It's a dance move game.
Yeah, it's a dance move. It's a term in professional wrestling where there's a dramatic change in the persona from a face, which is generally a good guy, into a bad guy.
Also, very important in the Gay Gordons, by the way. Just wanted to
yeah.
And if you want to know more about wrestling and find out all of that stuff, you can join our Discord for the wrestling club.
Beautiful. Sam, see, you're not the only one who can do it. That was gorgeous. There you go. That's the link. Thank you, Liz. With the Discord link. Should we move on to? Oh, it's Lewis's gaming news. It's Lewis again. Lewis, keep talking. Go. Actually, Lewis, do you want me to play the trailer first? Because it's only a minute and a half, and then you can talk us through it.
I'm just going to talk over it because there's
no problem.
Just not any talking in the
this is true.
thing. But yeah, just play it.
Okay. This is Lewis's gaming news.
I feel like I've spoke a lot this talk show, so I'm just going to shut up for the rest of it after this.
Lewis, that's kind of the first. Say the first word of that again.
I.
What? No.
Feel. Anyway, so this is Rainbow Six Extraction, the game of many names, because it was originally known as Rainbow Six Parasite, and then they changed it because they were like, we don't like that, and they changed it to Rainbow Six Quarantine, And then now it's Rainbow Six Extraction. And this harkens all the way back to Operation Chimera and Rainbow Six Siege. It's the next entry in the franchise. And back in Operation Chimera, it was the Rainbow Six team versus basically zombies that got infected from space. And then that went away and we didn't hear anything about it for a long time. And this is a very beautiful and also a little bit scary trailer. But it's
kind of love it.
Basically going to be a very similar type of game to if you did play in Operation Chimera, which is you pick 3 operators and you defend against waves of zombies or escort somebody or protect something. It's kind of the same vibe as a Siege, but PvE. So yeah, like I said, it'll be 3 operators that you can choose from. We're not exactly sure of the whole list yet, but it does look like Sledge and Ella. Probably, I think Thermite will be available for it. So that's really good. But that'll be released. More info about it anyway. Will be released on June 12th. Not the actual game. I realised that was really bad phrasing, but more info will be on June 12th.
At the Ubisoft Forward.
Yes, alongside Far Cry 6 as well. But yeah, it looks really cool. I really enjoyed Quarantine. Chimera, Operation Chimera. I know a lot of people didn't. But
too many names.
Yeah, it's too many names. But I did actually enjoy it at the time. It was quite fun.
The wish from Quarantine is quite funny.
Yeah.
I decided that after an entire pandemic that maybe it wasn't the best to call a game Quarantine.
We're coming out of Quarantine and we're going into Extraction. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to Extraction because the game is based on the Operation Chimera was it was something that had crashed from outer space. So technically it was alien.
Russian satellite, and there was a couple missions where you explored different areas and worked out a cure, and the idea was that you were just gonna blow up the place. Oh
my gosh. Ash, who was in charge of everything, had to go ask the Russians about it and went, "Do you recognise this?" And it was either Tachanka or Kapkan and went, "Oh, yeah."
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
That may be one of ours.
It was really good though, because it was a good insight into the story.
And the interactions between the characters.
Yeah, it was a lot less just these characters are shooting each other, and it was here's an actual problem, and then they team up, and then it was they kind of brought in a bit more into the lore about how certain characters interact, like how Finka is basically Kapkan's training buddy that works in medical stuff, and then now she's joined the team, so that's cool.
Yeah, because I think it's one thing that I think would actually really be successful with Rainbow Six Siege is that, because we all make the point that Rainbow Six Siege is technically just a very long training exercise. They're all basically playing paintball against one another, and which makes it funnier when they die dramatically because they basically they're throwing themselves. That's they're not actually dead.
Yeah.
So then creating games in which actually now that you know how all these characters work, now you got to make them work together, and actually here's an actual threat for them, which is a good continuation, I feel, for them to do.
And gameplay-wise, it was also really fun to see how defenders interacted with attackers in the same team, basically. So in Chimera, you could be Kapkan and put traps on doorways, but then you would also have Fuse and running around at the same time. It was good fun.
Nice.
Nice. But yeah, that's just about all I have to say on that.
Cool. Look forward to that as part of E3. That'd be really good. We've got another game or two, right? We've got another game, yeah. It's this game. This game?
The disappointing game, yes.
Yes, Sam's disappointment. Game of disappointment. Here it comes.
My stockings. Leave them.
What?
Leave them. Hey, leave my stocking.
Hey,
Hey.
lip them. What?
Leave them like this.
Rip your stockings.
Yes,
You want me to
please,
rip your stockings.
please, please.
All right, I'm gonna rip your stockings.
Yeah.
We need to start figuring things out. We need to figure out how we're going to survive here.
It's time for Lost in Translation, ladies and gentlemen. A game I came up with where we take a selection of phrases or blurbs or descriptions for things and chuck them through Google Translate a load of times until they come out a garbled mess. And then it's a job of the other contestants to figure out what the heck it was in the first place. Sam, you've prepared this week's Lost in Translation.
I have.
Do you have a theme, sir?
Because I do have a theme, and it is famous lines from video games past.
Oh, okay.
So we've got 5 here, and you're going to get them all within seconds. Possibly milliseconds. But it's all laid out very nicely, and I didn't do this until last night because I wasn't even sure if we were doing the stream today. So, we have got 5, and I've also put, for your lovely reference, on the left-hand side, the journey that each translation has gone through to get to where it is.
Oh, nice, nice.
So
I mean,
we'll see that.
I can put our faces here for now, but
Right.
I
You can
don't
put our
know-
faces at the bottom. We'll not cover anything up.
Okay, okay, very nice. We'll go here. That's perfect. Okay.
Okay, well, it's not...
so-
Okay, that's...
No, that's just
What's the
temporary. Don't
theme,
worry,
sorry?
it's temporary.
My
The
brain-
theme is
my brain shut down.
video game lines from video games.
Okay.
Andrew will need to buffer himself by about 5 seconds, or
That's
whatever it is, so
okay.
that you
That's
guys get
okay.
a shot.
That's okay.
Just before we get started, can I hear buzzers, please?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Nadia, what is your buzzer? Andrew?
Ew.
And Lewis.
buzzer noise.
I'd love to see Andrew keep that up for the whole of the segment. Alright!
Okay, here
Andrew,
we go.
if you would please reveal
The first one.
the first. And let me read it out.
Go.
Press the F button to respect. What do we think this is translated from? Nadia said her buzzing noise first. Nadia, what is the original?
Press F to pay respects. But no.
Andrew, go to the next slide. It was translated from English to Samoan to Kyrgyz to Czech to Swedish and back to English. 'Cause I am now, as I was saying to these guys earlier, now terrified that if I throw things in too far, I'll lose track of where it's been, and it will also become a garbled mess. So this week
That's the
is
point of the
easiest
game.
you've got. Yeah, but I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, if you want to go to the second one. Being
Ah.
alone is dangerous. Take that.
Doesn't like your noise, and
Yeah,
That was my
I heard
noise!
the start.
That was my buzzer noise.
Andrew, what is it?
It's dangerous
What do
to
you
go.
think it is?
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Yes.
This is correct. This is correct. It went from English to Sudanese to Corsican to Turkish to Luxembourgish to English.
Luxembourg gish.
I just imagine like
Wait,
Link
can we
sitting
pull a
there.
point here? Or is the audience allowed to answer, or should we wait until we stop?
Yeah,
Because
Totana.
Totana
What are you
has
doing?
been getting it in there before the rest of us do, so maybe have a pause. Audience pause until we get stuck.
I got
Please.
it. I fixed.
Which will not happen today.
I fixed.
I also like the fact that like Link's just in the cave. The old man's like, "It's dangerous alone," and then take that show up.
No, it just slaps him. just throws a jar at him. Like yeah. Ah.
Take that.
Okay. Andrew, if you want to go to number 3, which was translated from English to Tatar to Maori to Zulu to German to Swahili to Spanish to Nepalese and back to English. And it says the cake is false.
You get so I'm on such.
I didn't even get to read it.
See that. Yeah, I didn't get to read that before Andy decided
Andrew's
to
just
open.
screaming.
This is why I always.
I'll work like part of my working out. A new way to do the show is going to be screen sharing, so don't worry that this will no longer be a problem in the future. I'll let one of you two take it. Who wants it first? First buzzer noise, go.
Buzzer noise.
There he is.
The cake is a lie. From Porn.
You're correct! The cake is a lie is the answer. I was doing this at midnight, people. Come on. Okay, number 4, please. Which has been translated from English to Haitian Creole to Urdu to Galician to Hebrew to Korean to English, And it is, I was an adventurer like you, then he took the knee arrow. Nadia.
I was an adventurer like you until I took an arrow to the knee.
Just so that we can extend how long this... Actually, we don't have time.
We don't have time.
I used to be an adventurer like you, then I took an arrow to the knee. And we have just enough time to do number 5, which was from English to Tajik to Lao to Malay to Estonian to Norwegian to Uzbek and back to English. It's do you need it, snake?
It's,
do you need it, snake?
Is this called just eating people?
Do you need it, snake?
I'm hearing him fine. I'm hearing him just fine. Does
anyone have a guess what this is?
I can't remember the exact line, but I know what it's from.
Can't remember either, yeah.
I don't know what it's from, never played the game, don't know the actor.
Finally, I thought number 5. Do you know what? I made this the last one because it's like, oh, this will be the easiest one. It'll come out like pretty normal, you'll know what it is. And I was like, God damn it, this is the only one it worked for.
I can't remember the exact line, but it is Metal Gear Solid.
Can I just
yeah.
buzzer noise and say
yeah.
snake? Snake? Snake!
Yes, that's correct. It is snake.
Okay. Where the heck do you need it?
Do you need it? I just like how it said, do you need it? Snake! Anyway, that's been lost in translation this week.
Right,
we can get through it so quickly.
We'll just quickly jump into Sam's last news piece. Sam, you're last. I'm sorry.
We don't need to.
We do. It's cute. I want to show this trailer. I'm going to show the trailer first, and then
okay.
You don't even need to talk about it, Sam. I'll just show the trailer. It's freaking adorable.
Is that you?
What?
That bubbling noise.
No. Is your shelf melting?
Okay?
Is your shelf finally melting?
To the right, like over here. I just heard a pop, 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 like bubbles, like radiator.
Did you fart?
It wasn't me. It definitely wasn't me, or else I have much bigger problems to be concerned about rather than a noise.
Actually, Wishush Mish is a big fan of Brandon. She shows me Brandon's stuff all the time, so yeah, I might have been inspired, but you know, whatever. This is
all
Sam's
of the games, unlike Andrew, are totally original.
Excuse me. This is Sam's news coming straight out of Japan. You guys can get your hands on one of these if you want very, very soon. Here you go.
Tiny bird.
You can click the screen it.
You can twist the screen.
Twist it.
Oh, get my head in.
Sorry, there you go. So yeah, that's the Egret 2 title, which is I know, I've stop the video. Sorry, the Japanese man was talking in the background. Yeah, so it's the title arcade selection. It's the Egret 2 Mini. It has a clicky and rotatable screen, which is adorable. So you can play vertical shooters like shmups, as well as your standard fighting games as well, all the title classics. Off the top of my head include Bubble Bubble.
Bubble Bobble is the one that they mentioned specifically.
Is it? Oh, was it? Okay. Cool.
There's 40 games preloaded, with an expansion controller, which includes an additional SD card with further 10 games that can be used using a paddle or trackball.
Ooh.
So, Space Invaders, Crack and Pop, Bubble Bobble, Liquid Kids, Kaiser Knuckle. These are just the names that jump out at me from the list of the 40 games confirmed.
Kaiser Knuckle.
Then Plump Pop and Arkanoid Returns are two that jump out at me from the additional SD card bundle. You can get the console itself with just the base joystick and thing for $170 essentially. You can also get an additional controller for $110, an extra arcade stick for $80, and a gamepad for $30, or you can spend $450 and get all of those things plus an extra CD, or $300 to get just the stick and the gamepad. It won't be released until 2022.
The 2nd of March, if I'm reading that correctly from the Japanese.
Yeah, if you're reading the exact same thing as I am, then yeah.
I'm reading the actual Japanese advertisement, which I had on screen. And if I
I'm
remember
reading
rightly,
The Verge.
if I remember rightly, the Japanese date goes backwards. It goes year, month, day. So yeah.
Presumably, when you pop it out and then twist it, like you can only twist it back the way that you twisted it.
You can't.
It won't go.
Yeah, because otherwise you just keep twisting it.
You click it out, it just go poof, and it goes.
Like a bow tie on a cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my news, because I didn't know that I would have to present it as my news. I thought Andrew was just looking for general news.
Looking for general news.
General news.
No,
Thank you.
I just googled video game news and nothing sounded interesting apart from twisty screen.
But that was brilliant.
And I
That's
found
adorable.
out it's had a twisty screen since the 90s. This is actually based on a arcade cabinet that existed in the 90s and you could already turn around. So they've just brought it back.
There you go. I'm gonna try to do this.
You guys
Yay!
for too long.
Sweet.
I've heard
You
you
have.
guys for too long, and I hate you all now.
You have. Oh, I've just pulled. Oh man, damn it! I thought I would make it through one stream without pulling my headphone cable out, but no, apparently not. That's been the Super R-CADE show for this week. Thank you to Lewis, Nadia, and Sam for joining me. Happy Pride Month, by the by, everybody. It's on the screen right now. By the by, love is love. Look after each other. Thanks, Sleepy Sheep. Yeah, stick around. We'll do the fake thing and then we'll do the real thing. But for those of you watching in the future on YouTube or I'm actually gonna. I think I'm gonna put this on podcast websites now. I think I'm finally gonna do it. If you're listening or watching in the future, please subscribe. Share us. Tell your friends about us. Come find us with your particular
Use
set of
code
skills.
R-CADE, 20% off at Casper Mattresses. Just kidding, we're not sponsored.
We'll do that in a minute, but yeah, no more candles! No! So, yeah. Thanks.
That'd be Caramel.
This podcast was brought to you by Blue Apron Kitchen.
Oh god, I wish they would sponsor. I want food sent to me.